If your handlebars have gotten turned to the side a bit, whether it was in shipping or you had an accident on your bike or something of that sort, we can straighten them out pretty easily. You'll need a 6mm Allen wrench and a 3mm Allen wrench, and these are both generally included with your bike. First thing you'll want to do is take a look at this area here. We'll need to rotate the screen upwards to get at the stem quill bolt. And to do that, you'll need to loosen the bracket on the screen a little bit. And remember that you'll be looking at the screw from this way, so you go counterclockwise. And once it's loose, you can carefully pivot the screen up. And then below that, you'll see you'll generally have a plastic or rubber plug covering the bolt. You remove that plug. Then you can get at the quill bolt here. When you loosen this, generally the bars should come free right away, and then you can have somebody hold the front wheel for you, or you can hold it and stand over the bike and straighten the bars out as you like. Now, if you're changing the height of the bars here, you'll want to make sure that you don't go past the minimum insertion mark, which are these scores on the stem. You want to keep that inside the stem for safety. That makes sure that everything's strong enough. And then once you get it straightened out, you can tighten the stem bolt up. Again, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. This needs to be pretty tight. It's about as tight as you can get it comfortably using this small L wrench. Now, there's one thing that you might see happen, which is that if you loosen the stem bolt and the bars don't come free when the bolt starts to feel loose, then the wedge may be stuck, which is pretty normal. That's how it works. What you don't want to do is unscrew the bolt all the way. As soon as the bolt feels loose to where it's turning freely, you stop, and you may need to hit the top of the wrench with your hand or with a hammer, and then it'll pop free. So to do that, you'll just support the handlebars, hit the wrench, being careful not to hit the screen. If you need a hammer, it's okay to use a hammer, give it a couple taps. But you'll see we don't want to turn the bolt looser than about finger tight. If we unscrew it all the way, we can lose the wedge in there. That won't happen to you very often, especially since it's a new bike. The wedge isn't going to be stuck. So once you straighten everything out, double check your minimum insertion point, tighten this down to a comfortable amount using this short wrench. You can rotate your screen back down gently, and you can tighten up the pinch bolts on the screen just a little bit. These don't need to be too super tight either, just enough to keep the screen from moving. And again, right to tighten, left to loosen. And then your stem should be straight so that it's matching your wheel, and everything should be great. Thank you.